I finally broke my reading block. The curse of not being able to read anymore. For the last few months, I have not been able to read, and this has become a pattern with me with all my creative blocks. Making art, playing guitar, writing. I just go in phases where I'm all in or I'm all out, all or nothing thinking. It's a little more than that though. I have extreme phases of burnout, my neurodivergence, procrastination, and inability to get tasks done, even important tasks. With a neurodivergent brain, your brain works on interest and urgency. So if something's not very interesting and it's not very urgent, good luck having me do it. Here's the pattern that I've been experiencing. Let's say I have a book. I keep that book by my nightstand so it's always visible, it's ready to go. I've been trying to pick it up sometimes right before bed, and within a few lines, my eyes are closing, I'm bored, I'm unengaged, and I'm uninterested. This kept happening. So then I would get discouraged because I wasn't reading as many pages as I wanted to, I wasn't absorbing the information, and I wasn't having a good time. But here's the weird thing. It's like this energetic funnel. It's constantly pulling mental energy out of my brain. So I put things where I can see them so that I remind myself to engage with them, but then I don't engage with them, and then there's this energy sucking that's happening. So I pass by that book every single day going, oh, I should really finish reading this book. Oh, I should really pick up the book again. And it's like that I should and that ugh and that not doing it, that's taking up so much energy. So here are my tips, and here's exactly what I did to get out of my reading block. Tip number 1, I asked my friends. I asked my reader friends, people that are consistently reading books, novels, book clubs, love reading, always recommending me books. And a lot of my friends also said, I got through like 3 books this month or 4 books. I was like, wow, like please tell me what you're doing. So I asked a bunch of friends, what is the one way that I can get back into reading? Overwhelmingly, they said, pick something fun. Oh, that one was hard for me because I don't really like reading fun things. I'm typically a self-help book girl. I'm not very much into fiction. I know, don't come for me. It's just, I can't engage with it. I can't get really into it for some reason. I'm not saying I haven't read fiction books before that I've absolutely loved. It's just, for some reason, those kinds of stories feel like more work for my brain because it's not a topic of extreme interest in the moment. And that's how my brain works with interest. So I love to read books that I'm really passionate about in the moment. Right now, I'm reading a book on creativity, and that's been the book that's been on my nightstand for all these weeks, all these months, and I couldn't get into it. But finally, with tip number 2, here's how I got into it. The next tip my friend gave me was don't read before bed. Okay, well, that's what I've been doing. So instead of reading before bed, this morning, I flicked on all the lights and I read first thing in the morning when it's daylight out, when I have my freshest energy, when I'm about to start my day, because that is when I have the most energy. I'm ready to start the day. My brain is firing a million miles a second, and I plowed through the book, and the joy that brought me to actually complete something that has been sucking up my mental energy, I am thrilled. I'm literally on cloud 9 today. Everything else in my day has been going good because I finished reading a book that has been sitting on my nightstand. I ended up getting ready, doing my makeup, getting my hair done, putting on an outfit, and now I'm home and my day feels like it's rolling. Tip number 3, borrow and engage in books that your friends are reading or that others are reading. That way you have a common book to discuss. I don't really like attaching a deadline to it. It's more casual for me, like they've read the book already, then they're lending it to me. Then I read it, and then we talk about it. Something like that. Or, you know, I pass it on to someone, they give it back a few months later, a few weeks later, and then we talk about it then. I like casual book sharing, nothing like... I've never joined a book club, just because I think I wouldn't be able to commit to those deadlines, that pressure around, you need to read this book by this day. It doesn't work for me. Tip number 4, reading something funny. So this one I actually do love. I love to read and laugh. So I'm reading a book right now, but it's very not my style. It's like all about space, which I'm not a super fan of, but there is a lot of humor in the book, so I'm able to connect with it in that way. And again, this will actually be tip number 5. Just finishing one book has propelled me and given me momentum to keep reading. Now I'm like, okay, I got this, I can do it. And now I'm back on the reading train. I know it's probably, again, that all or nothing, like I'm on, so I'm on, or I'm off, so I'm off. But it's feeling really good now to be back on. So I hope these tips help. Just a quick little reading video, and let me know in the comments anything I missed. How do you keep up your reading habit? What books are you reading? What categories do you love? I personally love self-help books, business books, and that's pretty much it. And topics of interest. I'm more of a learning reader than a recreational pastime reader, but I'd love to try both. I'd love to try to read more recreationally for like stories if I could get into them. I don't know if it works for my brain though. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope this helps.